By the way, Flex, nice parry. So what? How did he know? Just kidding. So, what do we do with this? Okay, we got basically 4 symbols all together here. Do we need to like make 4 columns? It's like first a triangle. Or is it maybe it gives us 4 options, but only one of them is actually on the first, like, I don't know what to call it. The first ring. It's not that one. No. That's the only one that's there, I think. Yeah. And we got that one. Okay, yeah. Next one is this crossed one, the Y upside down. So we got this one here. Okay, this is nonsense. This is one that exists here. This is one that exists. Is it maybe the odd one out instead? If like 3 of them exist. Yeah. So we have the upside down Y, the regular Y, and the triangle. And we do have this one. Yeah, it's the odd one out. No, wait, there's 6 options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 options. Okay, there's way too many. What do we do here? On top, do we have the triangle one? Oh, we do. So we got the first column here. We can definitely do this. So that, and that. It's not working. It's not the first column. Maybe you try the second one? Actually, is maybe the part that gets removed the thing we have to do? Right, the yokai of carriage had the heads removed. The heads removed? Only the losses of each shall purify this corruption. So we get the images here, right? What does the yokai of the carriage looks like without the head? Is it maybe like the most right icon? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, what am I doing? And the yokai of the umbrella, the arms. Well, if you remove the umbrella's arms, it's just like, it's like a triangle. So it's literally just a triangle, maybe? The only one that is a triangle is this one. And the yokai of the kettle, the legs. Well, if you remove the legs of the kettle, it does look... What does it look like? The most right one, maybe? Okay, not quite. Well, this would indicate basically an option to be always the same. Nothing, no. Reminds me of the board game Mastermind. If we were to know if we have 2 out of 3 right, that would be great. Because then at least I can minimize my... you know, options. It's definitely like from the first row, yokai of the carriage, to remove the head. The only thing that we could remove here is like this one symbol that has like a lot of stuff coming out of the symbol. The other one is a triangle with something inside, a circle with something inside, and another circle with something inside. First one, you didn't touch the upper one? Yokai of umbrella, the arms removed. I still think in the middle is the triangle one. Just because this reminds me the most of this one. Something from oh, sorry. Yoke have the kettle the legs. Could be the third one in the bottom row, because it looks like a snake then. But it's certainly not the most right symbol, because that has technically like 3 legs. So it's either one of the others. I don't know, these are not kanjis, at least to my knowledge. Question which one of these is the one permitted without legs. If it does have its arms, it could be either the square or the triangle, I think. Nope. Nope. Hmm. We're guessing way too much. My problem is I don't like guessing too much. The problem is when you read the explanation usually of these puzzles, you're thinking like, oh yeah, it totally makes sense. But until you get to that point, I'm always stumped. Like, what do they want from me? Am I taking this too literal? What does the carriage look like if you remove the heads, right? Hmm. Again, I'm kind of thinking yokai of the umbrella is the triangle. It must be. Yeah, it must be the triangle. And the yokai of the kettle. What would look like a kettle? Like a stove. Boiling top. I'll go back with the other idea I had. No, wait. Is this symbol here? Reminds me of the kanji for horse. Which you probably don't know. Kanji horse. Kanji for horse looks like this. I'm still thinking like this is way too hard for a non-Japanese speaker to know about. And it's, I mean, it's the opposite end. It's just like a track here. A T in the middle here, and then it's like an R. Maybe they are supposed to look like letters. Yeah, maybe it's also just... I'm not sure this is any necessary yokai of... What is it? Carriage. Oh, okay. There's one in Neo. Hey, that's fun. Interesting. Ein Wagenpferd ist auch noch Kopf. Nah. So there's an ox car with a giant face on it. So it's just a cart, really? But what happens to the carriage if you remove the head? Is the carriage anymore? And how does this relate to these icons, right? Maybe all of these icons are actually red herrings, like they don't actually matter, and they're actually supposed to just not be considered at all. What are the other options? We have, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in total. If we take the 4 here and just literally remove them, what are the ones that are left? And which ones could we consider to remove the heads from this one? So ignore this one. We have this, like, snake-looking one. The triangle, circle, and another circle gone. So we have the circle in the middle, which looks like a giant wheel. Oops. The cache looks... there are 2 wheels in the circle. Says 2 here, yeah. Oh, wait. Maybe it's literally just like we need to count the ones here and how many lines they use. Something like that. I'm glad that I have played other Silent Hill games, but if you look at the carriage and the heads, there's 2 heads if we were to remove them. So maybe it's literally just 2 is the answer, something like that. So a sign that has like 2 inside here. So there's like 2 lines here, there's like 1 line, it's 1 big line, 2 lines here, 2 lines there, right? You'd think maybe it's just 2 lines in the circle here. If we still try to use the theory of like, hey, something's in there. You okay have umbrella, the arms. I mean, there's 4 arms there and the leg down there. That is 4 arms. There's certainly like nothing in this that has 4 of it. Unless we count the most right symbol, because the most right symbol has a circle and then 1, 2, 3, right? That's like the only symbol that has 4 lines in it. Every other thing has more or less. The most left one has 3. The second one has technically 6. The third one has 2 lines, the circle and the string. So the last one is only 4. 4. If it's just the amount of lines, maybe we need to remove this one and pick another, but we'll get there when we get there. And the yoke of the kettle, the legs. If I'm not sure if the 2 arms on top are counting, but the legs of this thing is 3 in this picture. What would be having 3 here? So that is maybe only the most right one. There's like a little top on top and then 3 legs. Nopers? Nopers? Well, that was a working theory, and it seemingly does not end up working. Man, I had something of an idea there. I just don't think it worked. Like, at all. Yeah, again, the carriage has 2 heads to be removed. I mean, this thing has 2 lines only. 3 by the power of 4 combinations. I mean, that is only 81 combinations. That's doable in an evening, if you really want to grind it out. Wait, no, 4. 81 times 3 is... 243. Or 9 squared, right? 9 squared. Oh wait, yeah. 3 to the power of 4 is 9 squared, basically. And 9 squared is 81. What? How did I get to the other one? Anyway. Getting sidetracked here. Yeah, it's 3 times 3, that's 9. 3 times 9, that's 27. 27 times 3 is 81. Don't distract me. With simple maths here. The losses of each shall purify this corruption. What if we just go with like 5 arms or 5 legs for the yoke of the kettle? Which one of these has 5 lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is still the one to the most right. I have a feeling this is like multiple times the same idea. Same with this. It's just carriage and heads being removed here. With 2 heads to be removed. Which I would think could be like 2. No. It could only be this one, but actually this has 3 lines. If you go the V, is that actually... There's no symbol at all that has just 2 except for the circle. And that does not at least count here. That is 6. 1. That is 4. That is just 7. 3, 4, 5. This is 5. But it's just 3. Which one of these is 3? This may be just 3. No. I have a feeling this does not work out. God, should we just look at part of the solution together and maybe understand what the fucking puzzle wants from us for like the first option? Kind of like, man, I kind of want to like check it out. So this is just for the yeah, this is just for the parts here. The things we gotta collect here. This is not the solutions of the puzzle. Let's see. This puzzle sucks. I actually welcome this puzzle after the hell that was the Shrine one. Funny enough, I think this puzzle is the best. Lost in Fog? Oh my lord, okay. Lost in the Fog puzzle solution fits cryptic. How hard is the Lost in Fog puzzles? Okay. There. Okay, wait, we have seen it there. Puzzle 2. Shrine Vault puzzle within this. Shrine Vault puzzle solution. Story mode, we've done that one. Serpent. So it's hard mode. We've done hard last time in new game. Okay, let me just scroll down to like the first one. Okay. Says here, Lost in the Fog works slightly differently. You still need to find the correct Emma pictures, but you'll also receive 12 symbols instead of 3 in your journal. To work out the symbols you need to scan the pictures of the yokai in the journal. So we correctly already calculated here. The yokai of the carriage has 2 heads, the yokai of the umbrella has 4 arms, and the yokai of the kettle has 3 legs. So just like we said here, you know, 4 arms, we've seen this, 3 legs. We ignore the 2 arms up here. So it's 3, 4, and 2. And one of these comes to 2, 4, and 3. And that's why I have no idea. So the symbols you need are the 2nd on top row, the 4th on the 2nd row, and the 3rd on the bottom row. Oh. So we just count the parts that get removed and then it's the numbered item. That's what I'm saying. I've been literally overthinking this puzzle way too much now. Now that I've seen accidentally too much of the solution, I'm already like, oh yeah, okay, this is actually way less complex than anticipated. I was counting the lines the symbols were made of, but actually it's just the 2nd symbol now, because yokai of the carriage had the heads removed, so yokai of the carriage has 2 heads, we remove the 2 heads, it's the 1st and then the 2nd symbol. So on top we go here, oh my lord, it's this one, right. Yokai of the umbrella has 4 arms, so it's the 4th symbol. God, this is okay. Now that we read it, I'm like, okay, well, that was probably coming on the table at some point if I like, spend a whole day thinking about it, like, what could be the puzzle? The problem is this is not a game where you like put it down, especially when you stream it, right? This is not a game where I put it down and come back tomorrow to it again. Like, oh guys, I guess we're gonna stop the stream here after 1 hour. It's a little bit unfortunate when you stream this game then after a while. Oh, yeah, this is the third semester, like the snake with the V. There you go. Okay, now that we've seen the explanation, I'm like, okay, that was easy. Chicken B2.
Chicken.
Yeah. Damn, boy. First try, yeah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, that was a close call. Oh, it even says there, hold to skip new cutscenes. So when we just press X, we can already tell if the cutscene has a new change or not. Ah, okay. You can see it here, like hold to skip new cutscenes in the bottom right. So don't even need to like skip it all the way. It already tells you when you first press like X, like hey, this is a new cutscene. Maybe the only change is that we can actually see the extras, area there. The door from earlier was for welcoming visitors. However, okay, that's not really new, isn't it?
もちろんだとも。君を招くために今日がある。まだ少し歩かねばならないが、しばし休もうか。大丈夫。
Man, now that we had this puzzle, I'm already thinking like, man, next time if I'm stuck, I should really dumb it down again. But sometimes that's the same with like Destiny and raid puzzles, right? When you're doing Destiny raids, the first few times you're like, oh shit, how does the creator of these puzzles think about how to make a puzzle, right? And then you do a bunch of them and you're like, you get the idea behind most of them mechanically. Holy shit, the doll has actually pushed us! So that is the new part. We actually find out it's the doll that pushed her. What is this doll then? Questions over questions. All right, we're back in the Fogtown.
しっかりしろ。返事をしろ。
Destiny raids at 5 trash talkers. That probably will help. I mean, the one who takes like a call quickly and was like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna leave this jumping section. I'll be back later." That was definitely the case for one of our raiders back in the day. Oh, there's a jumping puzzle. I'm gonna have to take this call quickly. It's like 10 p.m. I'm gonna have to take this call. Good days for sure. So, we're back in Fogtown. Okay, this is not new. Right, our friend's dead. Need to fight Rinko. So this is the part now, oops, where we go actually in and leave, and we go over here to the fields. Right. Is Bracken still around in chat? I'm still worried that I might miss something important for one of the endings. We already found one of the radios on accident by just exploring more, and that's great. It just feels like I need to be even more attentive now. What are your goals for New Game Plus? No pills, and so the first 2 of the New Game Plus endings are find the sacred sword, and then like additionally, you have to purify the sacred sword. And I guess for even being able to find the purified sword, we have to find all 5 of these Inari statues, which we need to also give them an offering to. But yeah. Every time when there's like a light on here, maybe there's something new to explore. I'm not quite sure. Oh, I think it's already the way ahead. So maybe I'm gonna take the puts for the headache. Yeah. Nice. So again, we'll explore more before we actually leave here. Though I have a feeling if I walk down here, I'm just gonna meet a dead end. This is probably where we just came from, right? Yeah. Oh, there's another post box here. Maybe the post box is always like a hint for a statue? Or could this just be like a one-time thing? I'm definitely not going the right way, I'm pretty sure. Oh, what? Nope, 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 not gonna touch this. Okay, this is basically the block path. I have to head back and catch up with Shu. Yeah, so this is basically all important notice, like, hey, you actually don't get your damn base. Oh, what's this? Dried carcass. Hey, I'll take that. This should be an offering. I mean, even without knowing that the other endings are specifically opened up by not taking the pills. Like, the way the first ending looked like, I was definitely thinking, man, I should have not taken any of these pills. Looks like I'm literally a drug addict. Alright, go, catch your breath. So we're here. This is the new area, right? Yeah, this is where all of the paths are opening up. The question is if it's worth going up here or not. Oh, there's something where I can do the offering here. Let's do a shrine. There we go. 700. We did not get an Ema, right? Oh no, we have an Ema. Yeah, we're gonna definitely increase the Omamori slots so we can get more use out of this. And just in case, we're gonna leave one of the saves here so we can, you know, come back again. Ah, found another red pill. I am a dummies. Is it the scarecrow part? Exactly. The next part is the scarecrow part. And what's cool is about New Game Plus, at least we're not getting through this a lot quicker. I'm still thinking because the light is on here, this house is like something new for New Game Plus. Because I'm pretty sure in the most things that we've done in New Game, whenever there was something there was no light on at all. So that's all I'm like going around here. Real men drink Otori beer. Yeah, I still don't know if there's any points here. Don't expect any help from my side. Well, I think we made it so far this time. Let's see what else is up. What's this? Local doctor's note. Traditionally, the residents of this town have long relied on folk medicine for medical care. Even to this day, a number of the more elderly members of the community still turn to herbal remedies over modern medicine. Too many times do I get those older patients come to me only after exhausting the usefulness of their traditional remedies. I just wish they would come to me sooner before it is too late for them. I was given the chance to discuss my concerns with one of the EYs, a family who have stood as the town's physicians for generations. And to my pleasant surprise, they asked if I would give some talks to educate the elderly on modern medicine. I want to respect local traditions as best as I can, though. After all, folk medicine and modern medicine are just two sides of the same coin. I believe they can, and should, coexist with each other. Wait, makes me think if there's something in here? Seemingly not, but you know. More divine water here. There's definitely some notes we can find here. What is the other side of that hole? Construction. Manage. Wait, there's this construction site again. I don't remember this. Arare. Ara. Arare. Good city, nice. Hey, steel pipe, let's go. Smashing. That was fast. I mean, we're good. I know we're this good. I'm always thinking whenever something is being drawn here, it's important. I don't know if it's actually important and like what has changed. Still, we can't enter any place here. Oh, there's the light on here. There's no option to enter. Alright. There's a thing there. Oh, we made it around. Okay. At the end of the day, we're still here. Last time when there was like in Inai statue, there was also some laughter playing. Research journal photo. Alright, here we go. We found already one. A photo attached to a research journal. It appears to be a clue collected by a researcher investigating the folklore of 𝐒𝐒𝐤𝐭. God, that is... there's like a fence thing here and a house next to it. And that's where the statue is. Regarding the legend of the sacred sword, in the Muromachi period, the great famine of Oi had young individuals desperate for quick money, and so they searched for the legendary sword. One story even claims that the sword was discovered. However, the youth who found it became consumed by the Taira clan's resentment and massacred the others one after another. Oh, is this what the one ending was about that we had last time? When I knew that there was a lot of blood everywhere. After that, the sword became known as the Sacred Sword and is thought to contain the lingering animosity of the defeated Taira soldiers. Was the sword hidden after that? There's not enough information. I must search for the Jesus statues myself. I was able to get in contact with a resident who knows the location of an old Jesus statue. This may be our first clue that will lead me to the sword. There's a picture of Oijo-san? Well... we get the picture, so it's basically the second statue. Oh, this is actually a little bit more clear now, right? So it's like yeah. Gotta peel our eyes to be open to them. Maybe it's already marked on the map. We haven't noticed yet. Maybe it's also still coming up. Oops, that is not what I need to do. What is that clip I have here? Oh yeah. That was something that happened today. I was fighting someone and I need to quickly run to the door to get the pizza that I played. And so, if we're looking at this, I was like, okay, what's happening? And I came back and he did not beat the match first, so he gave me a chance to come back. And I quickly beat him up. You know, as you do. And the dude has 240,000 power. And I definitely like beat his ass, like as we can see here. Quickly came back. So it's now 2-2. We're both on promo for Fujin. And just check out what happens here. Oop. Should we just waited? Waited him out. Boom. Wall explosion. Just slapped him back in here. Heat smash. Nice, got me. Punish him here with his 14 frame punish. And he's given a quick step here. And now look at what happens to the game. Oh, it's just frozen. Did he plug me? Do I still get the win? Well, fine, next time. And Dragon Ball, oh, there we go. So I got the win still. But yeah, you can see now immediately he's gonna disconnect. Or is he? Yeah, there it is. Boom, cancel. Yeah, he tried to plug. 100%. That's why I took the video quickly. He tried to plug. That little beach. Right. So the question is, where is this location where the next statue is? And where can we find it? Last time we went north. Let's go south first and try to explore more south here. Though, this is in a way. No! Not again, the fucking red pills. They're everywhere. I also pick them up automatically. I see an item, I can pick it up and like immediately touching that. Oh my word. Let's see if we follow this path down here. Chocolate. Hey, I'll take chocolate. I already have the bad feeling like we missed this location here. Sacred Sword, and then page 5 is the next location here. Where could this be? We definitely, I have a feeling we gotta like look out for the, is my mouse here? Yeah, we gotta look out for this part of like the fence. Don't worry, I didn't get a sword until my third playthrough. It isn't required for one of the endings. Yeah, one of the endings literally says, just don't use a pill and don't get the sacred sword. That's definitely not feeling myself there. Jesus. Still, I want to have a chance of getting it. Oh, there's a fence like that. And another thing that's missable. I mean, there's also the radios, right? Cowabunga. I don't know what we need. Dried carcass, nice. Another offering. We're soon enough having enough faith to get the Omamori upgrade. So many dead ends now. Nothing here. I hate this type of enemy where I'm like literally I see something moving and I just press circle, right? And it just doesn't fucking matter. It does not matter. Wish I could get an X again. Oh, there's a ladder we can go. Wait, there's a ladder we can go up? Hold up. Hey, it's the next episode of the Road Raiders. Yeah, this is new. This is definitely new. I might be on track to find the offering. Oh, it's dead. Cowabunga. For now. It's locked. Old medical record. Fujitori Kotoyoki, age 9. The patient had joined a group of children chasing down a fox that had wandered into the village. The fox then attacked the patient, leaving several lacerations on his face, like deep scratches. The wound below his left eye is particularly deep and shows a considerable risk of scarring. During the treatment, he suddenly fell unconscious and was measured with a fever of over 40 degrees. Emergency transfer of the patient to the prefectural hospital was requested. Upon arrival, however, the doctors there were unable to detect any abnormalities, even after multiple rounds of testing. After confirming his condition was stable, the patient was cleared to return home the following morning. When questioned during a follow-up examination, the patient responded that he felt completely fine. According to the patient's mother, however, Kotoyuki is like a whole other boy and has been applying himself to schoolwork harder than ever before. Don't you dare waking up now. Doctor, is that you? Open up! It's the police! I had assumed up until now that being possessed by the fox was sort of a curse. However, it turns out that among the followers of the Inari faith in Ibizugaoka, it can be more nuanced than that. Room raiders, exactly. I heard one tale of a housewife who was possessed by the fox after sharing some scraps of food with a real starving fox. As a sign of gratitude, the fox showed her the whereabouts of hidden treasure. Another tale claims that a pious shaman was possessed by the fox and given premonitions of a coming famine. They were able to warn the town and stockpile enough food to endure it. There are numerous stories like this suggesting that being possessed by the fox is not necessarily a turn of bad luck. Which would indicate this first ending of New Game is like, I mean, it's not terrible. We just haven't applied ourselves yet. Should not have taken the red pills. Though with the influence of today's media from outside the town regarding ghosts and horror stories, the fox has become seen as a purely negative phenomenon, particularly among the younger generations. That's literally our first run-through. Our first run-through was just like, beware of the fox. Well, we can go down here though. Lock's broken, but open. What's behind this door? There are numerous tales of those who blaspheme against the Inari faith being possessed by the fox. These tales have no quantitative scientific basis, of course. However, I want to try my best to avoid outright refuting tradition and local beliefs. The effectiveness of any medicine provided to a patient who believes themselves sick due to the fox possession is drastically low. As a man of science, I surprise even myself here when I say that, for the best results, patients should be taught to offer their sincere prayers to Oinara-san prior to seeking medical treatment. By respecting and complying with local traditions, I feel I can build a far stronger rapport with my patients here. Alright. It's like, cool story, bro. Oh, we got the drawer key. Okay, that's all we get from this. Okay, we're already having too many items. Well, where was the drawer? Was it upstairs again? I think it was upstairs. Oh, it's gone. Told you not to come back to fucking life. What do we find? Even now, the trust given to the long-standing physicians of the Iwai family is unshakably strong. When I spoke to the eldest working member of the family at a gathering, I was astonished by the outstanding bounty of knowledge. Though as they discussed the details of their practices with me, I got the hint that they might still be using controlled substances in their treatment. However, I think it is best that I look the other way in this situation. While it is now illegal to produce the cloudy rice wine known as Doburoku, people across Japan were once free to make it as they needed. Perhaps operating within the grey area of legislation between traditional and modern medicine has always been the role of local physicians here. Well, we did remember when we were in the Dark Shrine and used that cloudy rice wine. There's also a calendar here. Oh, funny open here. Well, time to get attacked. Nani? Claw marks. Omamori Pine increases max health. Nice. But like what? Pine. No, it's not bad. Hey, the guy from Dandadan. Right. Did you just saying congratulations over and over again? Well, we're listening to that now. And it seems like the monster's actually left. Autopsy report. Undetermined cause of death. Undetermined court case 09. cause of death's case. Yeah, okay. Body was astonishingly malnourished, and the calvarium had split open like it had burst from the inside. The cranial bones had been hollowed out and filled with insect eggs, later identified as belonging to various species including locusts, grasshoppers, and crickets. No evidence to suggest they were put there by human hand. Seemed to be planted by insects naturally. Highly unusual behavior considering the current harsh winter temperatures. Aliens, I don't know. Yet another corpse to come through with an inexplicable cause of death. At least this one was easier to stomach than case 8. Case 8. All bodies with unexplainable cause of death are kept secret and swiftly handed over to the police department. In turn, the police department immediately disposes of such bodies without so much as a customary glance. Additional notes. This man was suspected of blasphemy against religious doctrine. He seemed to bear some kind of grudge against the Inari faith. It's always the same with these strange corpses. After all, there can be only one outcome for not paying reverence to Oinari-sama. Nothing here. And well, that thing definitely left the place. And I told you, bitch, not to attack me. You thought you had me. I had you first, though. Well, that has been that. Pipe that bitch. That's right. I'm still thinking we missed the one house here where we can find the statue. Well, that was cool. That was definitely not a new game. So this is a specific New Game Plus thing. Maybe, just maybe. I'll quickly make sure that I don't miss the thing here. So, on the way to rise, before you reach Hokoda, that just before the rises, you want to dip into the front garden of a house on the left. Here you can find the second research zone for 2 that we need for the Sacred Sword puzzle and another note regarding the Legend of Sacred Sword. We did find that one. Exactly here. And Inari-sama seal box 3. Just after Hokoda, before the rises, you see a bundle of wood you can move to get a sickle. Just before that, to the left, you can find the little shrine. There's another box hidden above the brooch. So it is inside this little thing here. Yeah, we are literally just here, and I gotta explore more. Alright. Not here, though. Well, that was an ominous thing. Oh no, there's a red pill. Oh, there it is. Diary of Revenge. Jumping to the end of the Heian period, the infamous Genpei War wreaked havoc across the country, and defeated warriors from the Taira clan fled all the corners of Japan for sanctuary. Ancient folklore claims that Ibi-Zuguaku is one such hidden sanctuary. Few venture close to this land for the poisonous gas that rose from the ground as a well-known phenomenon. This made a perfect hiding place for those shamed warriors. Though this did not come without its own inherent problems, as there are numerous records regarding Ibi-Zuguaku's residents suffering from the water dragon's poison. It's only natural then that they would turn to idolization as a device to quell the dragon's anger. However, despite the popularity of faith at the time, not of a hint of its legacy remains today. It just goes to show that even the gods are not exempt from the fickleness of a man. Morpheus, take the fucking pill. So we got an Ema here this time. No, we got 2 already. So that's here. And basically around the corner here we got the second research photo, right? Oh wait, there's something here. There's another Ema. What the fuck? We got 2 now. I think we're 3 in total. I don't want to use it though. Still haven't found this location yet here. However, we found this shrine here. We quickly save. Lots of useful New Game Plus things here. Yeah, so this is exactly where we found the research photo too. And again, the question remains, like, where is the rest? Maybe we can enter here. Higashi. We don't need that. Let's not enter here. Yeah, now I'm running all the way back. Probably way too far, isn't it? So, yeah, we did the doctor's house near the rice fields. Did that already. Sacred Soul Puzzle 2, right. If you go all the way north past the right, so you come to Sakuko's Shrine. This time you can collect the rusted flask from the small shrine next to it and collect the antique comb. So this is all the way at the top here. There's a hole in the wall? Oh. Yeah, once I was drunk, you know, to like this array you can interact with. Right, we did all of that though. If you watch a shrine, you might see sir that looks familiar to you. To use the rusted flask. Okay, now this is getting into solving territory, and I don't want to need that yet. But we gotta still find this here. Sacred Soul Puzzle 2. Let's go back 5 meters. Oh, yeah. That's a big old snash. What happened here? Good question. I mean, it's our dad awaiting us on top. So, right, so it sounds like we're done here, at least. And we can move on to the north end. Oh, Wolverine. Fuck, maybe. Actually, 𝐶𝐻 lots of it. $13.50? I don't think it's enough yet. Yeah, we need 1,500 to use another Omamori. Oh well. Oh, you got it so far at least. Alright, time to go to the rice fields. Yeah, this is it. What's this fence again? There's a lot more going on here now. Oh, what's this? Bandage, nice. Gotta explore everything. Yeah. Arane. Let's go. Loot. Can we already go up to the shrine now? Oh, we can go there already before the puppets. That's nice. Yeah, let's go there quickly, I guess. I didn't know we can go here or before everything else. Oh? Key to Sakuko's mailbox. A plain mailbox key, the surname Igarashi is written on the attached tag. Nice. Letter from Sakuko's mother. Dear Sakuko, you mustn't ever speak again about how you hear otherworldly voices talking or singing. Puberty is a difficult time. You may hear and see strange things that you can't explain. The same thing happened to me when I was your age. However, it's nothing more than your imagination playing tricks on you. If your friends find out, though, they label you the strange girl, they'll abandon you, ostracize you. Because around here, once rumors spread, people will never look at you the same again. Which, you know, that's fair. So we can open up the mailbox. That's neat. Nice. Oh, wait. Huh? Oh, that's isn't that Sakuko? The monster with the thing, with the thingy? Oh. Rusted flask. An antique portable thermos bottle. The glass container inside is broken, so this is no longer usable. Oh, we found this one now. But yeah, this is ominous there. Well, we know what's going to happen in the Dark Shrine next. That's for sure. So we got this thing. We got the mailbox, treasure hunting game key, and the rusted flask. It did say here, you know, pick up the rusted flask. If you watch the shrine, you also see so that looks familiar to use the rusted flask. You won't have to go far. Head south from Sakura Shrine, take the first turning on the left, and then go into the first house on the left where you can see construction materials stacked outside of it. So it's there, all the way to the end. All right, here we go. Wahoo! Oh, we did not see this in the new game.
ごめん、ぼんやりしてた。
ここ、咲子の家の神社だよな。
Interesting. So getting lost here is actually part of the fun.
急いでリンコを探そう。
そうだな。行こう。
Oh, and he's gone. Just a part of our imagination. So they need to take the first turn, right? Right. What's all this then? Steel pipe? Yeah, sure. Oh. Oh, wait, that's already where it is. I found the damaged Ojizo-san in the mountains. The character for Mizu, water, can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. I wonder what will happen if an offer something that relates to that character. Is this Sakuko's family shrine? My East were met with the soothing charm of gods upon offering the item. This should do. So we got 2 out of 5 now. Let's go. Right. Okay. Great. Well, time to press onward, and then I think I'll move as far as, you know, where we need to go. Picked up the red capsules again on accident.
Nani?
Also got toolkit here. Okay, so that's dead end. We gotta move through the rice fields. Where the hell is the entrance here? Guess we gotta move all the way back. Again, it's good to know when we did everything we can. Oh, wow. Undo the jumpy type. Oh, they pop out of nowhere. Don't like these, man. Don't like them. Aha, okay. That one jump scared me. Yeah, this is where we fight our father, and then... Did we just skip the puzzle?
わかった。
Need a key, here's a key here, and then the father jumps in. Yeah. I'll skip. So it's still the same thing here.
こいつ。でかい化け物が出た。
He actually moves like he's drunk. You can kind of tell just by looking at him. It's also funny, you can definitely tell it's like using the sword or just a big cooking knife. And he's constantly screaming. He's constantly going like, "Rawr! How dare you talk to me like that?" Alright, time to soul steal. Alright, we can't do that yet. Unfortunately. No, we don't like this one. Last time we just tried to get the key without beating him, I think. Yeah, I think last time we just tried to use it without beating the boss. Oh no, he actually came back. Well, it's really hard to beat your father. Oh, there you come here. Gotta move inside. Nice grab, hell yeah. I gotta remember there's still things here. Oh, there it is. Alright. Sakako. Question is like, where is Sakuko's house? Do we need to go back to her place here? Is it the 500 yen house? Boy, oh boy. In any case, that's the other lady's house. And oh, I think this is, yeah, this is the lever we gotta get through the fields here. However, at this current point in time, I think we're good to go and leave it here for now. And I just noticed I didn't record this. That's fucking beautiful. I gotta download the Twitch mod. Oh well. Yeah, when we examined the recording, I literally forgot to press record again. Well, GG. Everything that goes wrong can go wrong sometimes, right? It is what it is. Doesn't matter too much. Like at least we got like 2 different broadcast versions, so I'll take that. But yeah, I think that's it for today. Then we find somebody to raid, and we're good to go here. So thanks again for watching. Have a great evening, everyone. I'll see you all next week latest. Let me just see who we can raid actually. Ooh. Oh no, who can we raid? Who is currently streaming Salted F? Maybe a chance to meet someone new. Let's see. Okay. We got Seneca for days. Streamer apparently is playing for the first time here, so let's wish them best of luck. And like I said, see you all next week latest. Should have a stream. Good night.